Hey, girl, wish me well. I don't keep no chain, no ain't no wishing well. Don't kiss and tell. She still got my skin under her fingernail. Who the hell let you in this bitch? Boy, you look like you 12. Send them shells, cause I heard a dead man cannot tell a tale. Wish me well. I don't keep no chain, no ain't no wishing well. Don't kiss and tell. She still got my skin under her fingernails. Who the hell let you in this bitch? Boy, you look like you 12. Send them shells, cause I heard a dead man cannot tell a tale. Oh, for real, I be calling shot, you just be calling 12. Raw scale.
Yo, welcome to the Sports Bender Podcast, Season 3, Episode 8. How you doing out here today, fellas?
Yes, sir. I'm back, bitches.
Yes, sir. My dog, Dog's back on the mic, baby. And you know, who do we got to our left over here? The world famous Craig 305, the People's Champ.
Shout out to Ben Shepard himself.
What's up?
I'm going to call it the shot of the Migos. For the Migos.
Uh-oh.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
Yes, sir. RP Takeoff. We're going to do a shot for him real quick, bro, just because Code said so, I guess. But, yeah, we want to tap into a lot of things, man. A lot of things happened this weekend, man. With the NFL, bro. What's the biggest shocking thing you guys seen this weekend? What do you think so far?
Shocking thing, even though I called the Colts to win, they just had that. They could have won.
Shocking thing is the Jets losing. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
To that horse shit. Damn you, Carlos.
That was bad.
Ooh. What was that with Casamigos?
Repo.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we are in a nail biter here. We got Craig versus Jenny in our fantasy
tight.
league.
Yeah, the Sports Bender
Fourth
Fantasy League.
quarter, 2 minutes left, second and goal. Josh Allen has the ball. Craig has Josh Allen in. Jenny has Stephon Diggs in.
And Josh Allen has been doing his best impression of the fumble Rooski this whole game. So
And the interception, Ruski.
yeah,
Josh Allen keeps throwing it to the wrong team.
Run that shit, Josh.
Oh.
Run that shit, Josh. Let's go.
Oh, and I think Jenna might have just lost this week. Oh man,
Jenna, look, I'm just gonna tell you, you shouldn't have been celebrating early. That's the problem.
No.
You gotta be a gentleman, and for you gotta be a gentlewoman, and just wait till the end. She was talking shit. Like, come on, 25% in the game. Like,
is Craig still undefeated
I was rooting
in
for
the
Jen.
league? Are you undefeated?
yeah, it's gonna be 10-0.
I was rooting for
The people's
Jen.
team is 10-0.
I hope he shanks this.
No, don't say that. I need the boy to get at least
That's
one.
That's tough.
That's tough, Jenna. Look, honestly, you
Jen
giving
put
me
up a hell
some.
of a fight.
Both times she's put up a fight.
Hell of a fight.
Just for it to end like that, man. But
Sorry.
shit,
Sorry,
we're gonna
Joe.
kick it off to the NFL, man. We're gonna look at the
Ooh.
what happened.
Update, Craig is up by 7.
It's gonna
Unless
be tough.
Cortland Sutton scores this touchdown.
Oh my God, no,
Yeah,
it's still
unless
tight.
Cortland Sutton-
He
yeah.
still has Cortland Sutton.
But no,
everybody.
like
But yeah,
we need this
exactly.
just to end. I need that game to end.
If
so
Sutton
bad.
doesn't score, it looks like Craig's got it in the bag. We'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the playoff bracket in the NFL right now.
Tell me about it.
So let's go. We're gonna start off with the AFC. Right now, we got the division leaders. We got the Chiefs, Ravens, Jags, Dolphins. And then we got on the wild card. We got the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers, Browns, and the Texans. What do you guys think so far? Who's your surprise team out of those teams right now that's in the playoffs?
My surprise that I think was going to end up in the playoffs is the Bengals. You know, obviously they started off shitty.
They're not even in right now. You think
I
they're
know.
gonna?
I think they'll make their way in and eventually get in as a wild card or something. You know, I'm hoping for them, and maybe the Colts pull some magic.
You think the Colts? Oh.
Right, that's another like crazy one, but you know,
Yeah,
they're starting to
Colts,
heat up.
wow.
They're starting to heat up.
What about you, Code? What do you think?
What was the question?
Out of all, what's your surprise team? To make?
He missed it.
Oh, that was
Oh,
earlier.
no, that was a replay.
yeah.
I'm an idiot.
But no, the question was, what is your surprise team to make the playoffs that's not in the playoffs right now?
You really want to know?
Oh, honestly, I just thought about the question. I just thought about it already.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been struggling, but
Where'd you get that from, bro? Where did that come from? Was that in your prison pocket?
Oh my goodness.
Check it out, guys. The New York Jets are gonna do some crazy shit to end this year. Aaron Rodgers is gonna come back early from injury. New York Jets are gonna make the playoffs.
I know this is the average take from Cody, but I think he really thinks
I'ma stick
it
beside
this
him.
time.
I'm gonna stick beside him. Zach Wilson, you tripping though, man.
Yeah,
It's not really all his fault though. Every time we Jets make a big play, somebody gets a holding call or some dumb shit.
because
it's every fucking time, man.
technically, Brees Hall not getting over 30, 40 yards in a game ain't Zach Wilson's fault. So, I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
O-line ain't been doing great.
That's an understatement,
It's
brother.
a collective fucking loss. There was also a play. Garrett Wilson had a touchdown pass to Lazard. I don't know if you guys are watching. They did it. Zach Wilson said threw it backwards to Garrett. Alan Lazard wide open, and Garrett threw it out of bounds, dude.
Damn.
But, I mean, shit happens. It's not one play.
Right.
Brees also scored. Uzama gets a holding call.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like Zach Wilson has the most pressure in his life right now.
Bro.
'Cause there's that drastic injury. Like before there was pressure, but now it's like fuck.
It's really hard, man. Joe Namath even like talking shit too. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody's like attacking
Everybody
him.
talking shit, and
It's hard to compare yourself to a Hall of Famer.
Great, but he's not playing like
Horrible. He's still
Horrible.
good. Yeah. He
I
he's
mean,
not
that-
doing shit though.
That's debatable, depending on who you ask.
Like if you get the stats, you're like, oh, he didn't do shit. But like when you watch it, you watch the whole game, you're like,
I feel like the Jets
it's
are scared.
it's half play calling.
Yeah, exactly. They're scared to
It's
run
half
it with him.
O-line.
Run that shit.
You think Salah has anything to do with that?
No,
he's the head coach.
It's Hackett.
Hackett. You think Hackett's a bad
Nathaniel
coach?
Hackett. I don't think he's
I don't think
bad.
he's bad. He's playing scared.
But yeah, like one drive, we ran it 3 times in a row up the middle on a huge fucking like we needed to do something.
I mean, but you have Brees Hall, which is supposed to be, your guy, and he showed promise. So what do you guys say about that?
I love Brees Hall, but when the defense is daring you to throw it, like they're guarding the run, like against the Jets,
Yeah.
bro, they're guarding the fucking run. Like you gotta fucking throw the ball, dude.
I mean, when you can't run the ball and you got Zach Wilson back there, it's going to be a long day for the offense.
you gotta throw the ball to open up the run. You know what I mean? Open up the play action.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of how it is nowadays with the offense and the new era of the NFL. But I think you still got to establish the run a little bit. And I think Brees has been very underwhelming, and I don't mean that to throw
It's just
shade,
really
but-
frustrating to be a Jets fan. I blame my family. I blame my family for bringing me into this shit.
Oh, Lord.
But it'll be worth it when we win the Super Bowl. Eventually. At least once before I die. Hopefully.
Oh, man.
But, man, these tickets ain't cheap, man.
They ain't cheap. It's
These
New York.
flights ain't
It's
cheap.
New York. It's fucking
I
New York.
flew to New York to watch the fucking Jets get their ass whipped by the Chargers in an embarrassing fashion.
Talk about it.
We didn't even score. We scored 2 field goals the whole game. I flew out there, tailgated, got trashed. Super excited. Was super excited. Got to my seat, and y'all like, I don't even know what I was about to do. I'm watching this game like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man. That's tough. That's really
I probably
tough.
would have been happier watching a Pee-wee football game somewhere. Like, oh, look at these kids go.
God.
Instead, I flew out there, got my sister a ticket, my nieces a ticket, and they watching me be miserable.
I already
It's not
know
worth it.
Cody at a Jets game when they're losing is the worst thing to
And,
be around.
I
I'm not
bet
gonna
on
lie.
them, Of course, I'm going to bet on them. Took Garrett to score, Brees to score. Nobody
Facts.
fucking scored.
No. I was this close to saying they should have took no one to score in that game, but I think they ended up scoring. Michael Mayer. Oh my God.
You got to understand. You know what it is to
He
fly.
mossed the shit out of your safety. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah,
but
you're talking about Vegas against Jets.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Chargers, Jets.
Oh yeah.
Which is even worse.
Yeah.
But both
you're
are
right.
trash. I know Messiah went to the Vegas Jets one. Shout out Messiah. Sorry you had to went through that. But I went through it the week before.
Every time I take, I'm not even gonna get into that right now.
No, you know what it is to fly to New York, go with your fam, right? Shout out to the Ant. Go with my fam to this game. I start Brees. I start Garrett in fantasy. Start Just D. Start Justin Herbert too, because that's my quarterback.
Tough one.
Bro, they all didn't do a fuck thing. They didn't do fuck all. I'm watching this whole game, bro.
Damn.
Watching the whole game in the 100s. You know how miserable I fucking was? Fuck this shit.
Hey, spend money just to watch your team lose is always gonna be a bad feeling. But shit, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Is there any teams that are in the playoff hunt or not in the playoff hunt, but are in the playoffs right now that you think are surprising at all?
Besides the Jets, I do think Aaron Rodgers is gonna shock the world. We're gonna move on from the Jets. I can't talk about them on.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, please fucking come back, please. I waited my whole life, and he goes out the first fucking play of the year. Y'all don't know the frustration. Y'all do not know. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna talk about C.J. Stroud of Houston Texans.
Oof.
Shout out to Tank Dell. Shout out to Noah Brown, who just saved my ass this week. Noah Brown dropped a 20 burger.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ramil. Shout out to CT League. Fuck everybody.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So what do you?
Fat pass interference. Broncos country about to beat the Bills. Should have took that money line. Fuck the Bills.
That's crazy.
But yes.
What do you think about
Stroud.
C.J. Stroud that
CJ Stroud
impresses you the
I
most?
wish the New York Jets had C.J. Stroud right now.
Of
CJ
course,
Stroud is
full circle back to the
fucking
Jets.
lit, man.
Nah, he is, man. He's really impressing everybody right now, and he's been beating good teams. You know, he just beat the Bengals with Joe Burrow, and they've been looking hot right now. They've been looking way better than they did the first 3 weeks. So, you know, he's had a couple impressive wins the last 2 weeks. He's been coming from behind. Yeah, you seen the squad. Hey, man.
I'm
He be killing that, man.
No Flag Football League.
No, hey, Turkey Bowl, we hitting that.
Turkey
Hey,
Bowl,
Cody.
we hitting
Hey,
that
Cody,
shit.
no bullshit. The first 30 we get, we hitting that shit.
Everybody. Turkey Ball, come out
Dead
Thanksgiving, 9 a.m. Flag football, Chapel Trail Park. Don't be a pussy. Come out there. We're having fun. It's going to be good time.
Nah, for real. Turkey Bowl is always a great celebration, you know.
No
we like
fighting.
To go out, yeah, no fighting, none of that.
One year there was a cocksucker trying to fight me, dog.
I remember that.
Because we beat their ass. Oh, you want to fight me on Thanksgiving? How you trying to fight on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we don't like
You
to
wanna
bring
go
out
to
the
jail?
BS. Exactly. On Thanksgiving, who want to go out there? You know, you want to go home to your family, eat great food. So, you know, come out to the Turkey Bowl and have a great time with us, man. But anyways, we're going to keep it going. C.J. Stroud, man. Just
Tank Dell. Shout out to Tank Dell. Shout out to Noah Brown.
Bro, I want to say something real quick. I told everyone on Twitter everything about Tank Dell before the draft. I remember I got into it with one guy because he's like, "Oh, bro, there's no receivers
Tank Dell's
coming
a
out
rookie?
this year." Yes, he's a rookie.
This is
I'm
why
like,
I also shout out.
What?
We're going back to the Jets. We picked Will McDonald with all the receivers that are balling. Could have got Njigba. Could have got Jordan Addison. And now Tank Dell, too.
Facts.
And Will McDonald ain't even playing.
Exactly, bro. What about you, Craig? What do you think about C.J. Stroud?
I think that's a shocker too. Like I would have said to answer your question, the Texans are my biggest surprise. I know they're playing good, but I was not expecting that coming into the season. I didn't think it would unfold so quick. So hopefully they make a run. You know, they've been dealing with a lot of bullshit out there. You know, with all the quarterback stuff and everything. But yeah, man, big shocker.
And you know what's crazy? Actually, like almost all the teams are still in it in the AFC.
Yeah,
technically.
sure.
Even for the number 7 spot, almost every team's in it besides New England and fucking Titans.
And that's what we thought coming into the season. We knew that the AFC was going to be loaded. You know, it's unfortunate that the Jets don't have Rodgers right now, but we really thought they were going to be at the top and everyone was going to be fighting for positions. But it doesn't matter. He might come back still, but
you know what it is, bro? We went 4 games with Zach Wilson. With Aaron Rodgers, we definitely being the Patriots and the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't even got to think about – that's 2 more games. That's fucking 6 and fucking 3.
Yeah.
And we probably beat the other fucking teams too.
Nah, facts.
But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I think I'm just a year early. Next year, hopefully, you don't tear his Achilles in the first
hopefully for the Dolphins and the Jets' sake, the Broncos win this one. They're on offense.
I do got an announcement, man, because I'll tell you,
they're about to win this game.
If Zach Wilson is playing and it's Jets at Dolphins, I'm not going.
Russell Wilson just about got him a dub in Buffalo. It's this close.
Oh, shit. 10 seconds. Is he going to hit this field goal? Fuck the Bills. He's going to wait till...
Let's go. 41-yarder.
Oh, he shanked it. Wow.
Yes. Oh, there's a flag, though.
There's a flag. Thank God.
It's on the Bills. It's on the Bills.
12 men on defense.
There's a flag saves him.
5-yard penalty.
Wow.
It was on the Bills. 12 men on the field.
12 men on the field.
What a fuck
I take it, though.
What a fuck
I take it, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Josh Allen. This is, everybody, this is the last year. This is the last year the Bills are relevant. I'm telling you.
Yeah, fuck the Bills.
They're not even relevant this year. They're about to go 5-5.
Relevant.
They're about to go 5-5, people.
I take it. I should.
Ooh, man. They need to hurry up and do this kick because...
Wow, he missed a field goal. They had 12 men on the field.
Can he miss it back-to-back?
No, he's gonna make this one right now.
I think low-key the Bills were on the bubble with the Bengals. I think if they lose this game,
made it.
Right down the middle too.
Down the middle, game over. Bills lose.
Yo, he was just like his life's over, and now he's like, holy, that's highs and lows. That's an emotional roller coaster. This kicker just missed the game winner, and now he just made it because the Bills had too many players. Hey, we take a shot.
Let's take a shot. Look, I just got 2 W's. I escaped some sketchy shit.
Oh my goodness!
Let's take a shot.
We take a shot to the Bills losing because AFC East and shit, man.
Russell Wilson has went into Buffalo and got a 24-22 win against the Bills. Man,
shout out George Clooney, man.
Hey, the Buffalo Bills now go to 5-5. They were already out of playoff contention. Who knows where it sends them now? Oh man, this is crazy. Everyone thought Josh Allen was gonna be the MVP.
He was the favorite to win MVP. He was the favorite.
Oh man,
now he's the favorite for LVP.
Yeah, we're gonna take this shot and we're gonna kick it off to the NFC in a second.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Shout out to Russell Wilson.
Cheers to the demise of the Buffalo Bills.
Shout out to Jenna. Future.
Shout out to Jenna.
Oh man, Jenna, dog, you put up a fight, man. Now you play me next. You're fucked.
Oof. All right, so we're gonna take it to the NFC now. All right. So right now in the playoff bracket for the NFC, we got the Eagles at number 1, Lions, Niners, Saints. Those are our division leaders in the NFC. Then in the wild card, we got the Seahawks, the Cowboys, and the Vikings. What's your surprise team in that playoff race right there?
I would have to say the damn Detroit Lions.
You think that's a surprise for you?
To be 7-2?
I honestly, I can give you that, but at the same time, my buddy, what did I tell you all season?
Yeah, you did call it. You did.
Hey, I told y'all the Lions are going to be somebody. I believe in Dan Campbell.
You could only suck for so long, man.
I'll give you that.
That's why it's like, how long are we going to suck, New York Jets? How long are we gonna fucking suck? We get Aaron, bro. First play. Why, bro? Why are we running a play? The old lineman got to do a chop block.
Oh man.
Why?
Let's keep it to the NFC right now. We're not.
All right, let's keep it to the NFC. You ready though? The Dallas Cowboys going to Super Bowl.
Oh man.
They could make a run. I like them. I like the 49ers more though.
Do you think though that the Cowboys can really make a serious run? Because they're gonna go to the playoffs just about every year unless they have a real bad year.
I have a new hate for Cowboys fans.
Oh, please don't say what you're about to say though.
After I went to the Jets at Cowboys and we got our ass whooped. We have drunk Cowboys fans next to us. We got Cowboys fans about to fight Cowboys fans.
Oh man.
But I think they are going to make the Super Bowl. I do.
You think so?
Yeah, it's got to be now. They got. I think they're better with Tony Pollard starting instead of Zeke.
But do you think against a team?
Micah Parsons is insane.
Do you think a team like the Niners, though, that are obviously loaded on both sides,
The Cowboys have two monkeys on their back. And it is the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to have to beat one of them or both of them.
I was just going to say they might have to beat both of them.
I don't think anyone else but them will be a problem for the Cowboys.
Do you think if they have to play the both of them, they have a real shot at making the Super Bowl?
They better hope they only have to play one of them, and they got to come out and they got to fucking ball out.
Yeah. I agree. What about you, Craig?
Definitely. I think the Cowboys can make it. You know, it sucks that they lost Diggs. That was a tough one.
They lost who?
Warner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trevon Diggs. They lost him pretty early, though, but that defense seems
still good enough.
I'm not going to say they haven't skipped a beat because they definitely miss him, but, you know, they've still been pretty good.
Micah Parsons, you got to be defensive player of the year.
He's got to be, bro. At some point, he's got to be.
I hate that the Cowboys gone because I hate the Cowboys, but Micah Parsons, I remember him going through the draft process because he forewent his last year. He didn't play college football.
It's kind of crazy because like
he's crazy.
How tall is he? Anybody know?
We can do a quick Google search and see that, but Micah Parsons is really just like he's I don't even know. I have him listed as linebacker.
He's not built like your average fucking defensive player.
Yeah, like he's like a linebacker mixed with a DN, even though
he's
it's
like
kind
a
of
wide
like
receiver playing defense.
Yeah, bro, it's weird. Like Micah Parsons, he's just a freak athletically, and
guy's a freak, dude.
Freak.
I seen him in person. He killed the Jets single-handedly. Ruined my life.
Michael Parsons.
Shout out to Michael Parsons though. Cheers.
Do you think that he nah, for real? I hate that he's on the Cowboys, but Michael Parsons really is one of my favorite players in the NFL. If I'm being real, on the defensive side.
He went to him University with DJ Reed.
Penn State, yeah. No, wait. No, Michael Parsons went to Penn State.
Shitting.
I was like, what? Michael Parsons went to Penn State.
Have you watched like Sunday Night Football?
Yeah. Oh, he did the
it's like DJ Reed, him University.
He's 6'3".
6'3".
6'3". That feels like it's not even that tall, but fucking he's crazy.
A freak, man.
He's crazy, bro.
I just sent this photo to Jenna.
Oh Lord.
Rock.
Let's
put this photo up, right? We gotta put this photo.
Yo, she just took out the middle finger.
Man.
On the whole screen.
She sent me the middle finger.
Jenna, I'm sorry. I really wanted you to win.
You can't
so
blame
bad.
Cody, Jenna. You can only blame yourself.
I'm only glad that Craig won by 7 and not 5 or less because I told Jenna to start Lamar Jackson over Baker Mayfield.
Anyone in the right mind would start Lamar.
Baker Mayfield had 5 more points than Lamar Jackson. Raise your hand if you would start Lamar Jackson over Baker Mayfield.
Easy. I would start Lamar Jackson all day, every day.
It's not his fault. But do you think there's anyone in that playoff race now that might not be in there by the end of the season? That for the NFC, it was the Eagles, Lions, Niners, Saints, division leaders.
I'm not gonna lie. The NFC playoffs is basically locked.
You think so? You think every other team after that is just trash?
I'm gonna count the 7 teams that's gonna make it right now, and they're in it right now. The Eagles, the Cowboys,
the
Lions, the Vikings. Shout out to Josh Dobbs.
Who
I wish we had.
Shout
over
out
Zach Wilson.
It's crazy. I'm gonna give you a
Dobbs in over Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a stat right now that kind of sucks, but Josh Dobbs has 5 touchdowns with the Vikings, and Zach Wilson has 5 touchdowns
knows,
with the
Craig.
fucking
Everybody
Jets.
knows.
That sucks.
My Instagram algorithm has me waking up and opening the app to see that. Like, bro, fuck you, Instagram. I'm a Jets fan. Why does my algorithm say when we suck ass?
That shit sucks.
I wake up, I open Instagram. Oh, Josh Dobbs has the same amount of touchdowns as the whole Jets all year. He played 1 game.
Jeez.
But yeah, I do wish we had him. Also, all right, so I'm gonna say 7 teams in NFC.
Yeah.
Eagles, Cowboys, Lions, Vikings. The New Orleans Saints have to win that division unless Derek Carr is out.
Yeah.
If he's out, I don't know who the fuck's gonna win that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't care either. They're gonna
Probably
get bounced.
Baker.
Wow, as we're talking, this guy sends us bullshit.
Oh,
What's going on?
man.
What the
That's
fuck?
the law of attraction. That shit's real.
The law of attraction is
Just
real.
got a text saying, "Oh,
The
Jets
same
suck."
exact thing.
But yeah,
Wow.
NFC South fucking sucks. Whoever wins that division, you're getting bounced. And NFC West is going to be the Niners and Seahawks. That's 7 teams.
Yeah.
Those same 7 teams are going to the playoffs.
I guess we can close the book on that one.
Anybody disagree?
I agree. What do you guys have for Super Bowl? Like early picks?
Oh,
Unless if Aaron Rodgers can come back, until the Jets are out of it, I still think we can go. Aaron Rodgers needs to pull up.
Who you got in the
Now
NFC?
let's say I'm not a Jets fan.
Yeah.
NFL fucking sucks, bro.
Who do you got in the NFC? You got anybody in the NFC?
Anybody
that's
but
solid?
the fucking Dolphins, please.
the Eagles really.
I like the Eagles.
And NFC, Eagles or Niners. Niners look better this.
If the Jets don't win, I hope Lamar can get his before the fucking Aaron Rodgers comes back, because he comes back, y'all. It's a problem. Like, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm a Jets fan. I keep talking about the Jets. Ravens, Cowboys, Super Bowl.
Oh man, what about you, Craig? What's yours?
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Being biased, Dolphins, Eagles, but if I don't
unbiased.
if unbiased, maybe Chiefs, Eagles, or
You think it
Chiefs,
might be a
49ers
repeat?
again.
Now,
Yeah,
you gotta think Taylor Swift alone might be the reason Chiefs go to Super Bowl.
I just think the Chiefs are still good enough, even though they've been struggling because the AFC has been whatever.
Yeah.
But my toss up is between like the 49ers and the Eagles to take that final spot. You know, like I like them both. I think, you know, maybe the Cowboys could for sure be a
The
surprise.
49ers adding Chase Young is a problem.
I can't
Yeah,
believe they got him
yeah.
for fucking a bag of chips.
You got Chase Young and Bosa,
What pick was Chase Young? You guys know?
number 1.
He was number one, and you trade him for a third rounder?
A fucking Twix
Something
bar.
like that.
They traded him for, bro.
And
like,
this is why, like, the NFL gotta be rigged. Like,
I don't
why do the
understand
Niners
that.
have to get Chase Young? for
Right,
nothing?
they got Chase Young for
You
a
gonna
washing
tell me the
machine.
Jets couldn't offer more than that?
for sure they could.
I would have gave another Twix bar. If you
But
two
bes-
Twix bars.
Even besides that,
I would have gave you a double quarter pounder.
if
you got
I'm
a quarter
the
pound of with cheese.
Yeah.
Right, with the cheese.
You're gonna give
cuz.
Chase Young for no reason.
Shit.
if I'm the Washington
There's a lot of other
Commanders,
teams that could offer more than what the fuck.
yeah, or they should have just kept him. Why didn't they just keep him? Like,
Because
how you
they
gonna,
tanking, bro. They're done.
I
Nah,
know,
they're
but
tanking.
that's ridiculous. Like, you're gonna trade a fucking first rounder unless you're trying to make cast
No, and what's
space.
crazy is Chase Young and Bosa played together in college.
Well, they got rid of Montez Sweat as well. They gave him to the Bears for a draft pick. So I think, you know, they're just probably taking.
No, they're super tanking, and there's a reason for it. It does pay off. Look at the Lions.
Yeah, and that brings me
But
to.
it's years of stress, bro, for the fans.
I'm not gonna lie. That now that you said it, that brings me to my point. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really a dark horse pick. It really could happen, but I think, you know, if things go their way, I think the Lions could make it out the NFC to go to the Super Bowl. And
you know, it's real when I saw someone on ESPN or NFL Network say the Lions might be in the Super Bowl.
yeah, no bullshit. And I'm saying this legitly,
They
like
really might though.
low key. You know what would be crazy to start off the NFL season? Chiefs Lions to end the NFL season. Chiefs Lions.
Oh, Rocky called it.
But yeah, Lions.
Holy shit, Rocky,
Chiefs.
you called it.
You called
yeah,
it
for
That
real.
was the
Lions
pick.
Chiefs. I think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl this year if my Dolphins don't come through. You know, but I think Lions.
Let's
Chiefs
say
would
the
be
Jets
crazy
and
pick.
Dolphins don't come through. The Chiefs and Lions would be lit. I hope Jared Goff gets to go back to the Super Bowl, because what the Rams did to him was fucked up, even though it was worth it because they won the Super Bowl, which is the whole point of life itself.
Facts.
Everybody. If the Jets could just win one Super Bowl in my lifetime,
That would be amazing.
the happiness I would have is fucking insane. So shout out to fucking that Matt Stafford.
At least you've had an
It
AFC
worked
championship
out.
game.
Yeah, we lost twice.
But at least you went. Like, fuck, I wish we could go.
Imagine me watching those games with my dad.
I know.
When my mom like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Bro, we're screaming the whole fucking game. We're screaming. The Jets losing the AFC Championship, and I go on a temper tantrum, and I'm like
No
18
way,
or
man.
17 years old. I start punching holes in the wall, bro. My dad's like,
Jeez.
Cody, stop. Cole, stop.
the house, the structure of the house.
Dog, I'm like, fuck. You know what it is? Your team's so close to Super Bowl? Bro,
That is crazy
dog,
though.
I punching
tough.
holes in
That's
my
tough.
wall.
As much as I want to talk shit about the Jets, me personally as a Dolphins fan has never felt that feeling. of being in the AFC Championship. So
and it's with Mark Sanchez, man. Shout out to Mark Sanchez. They only gonna remember the butt fumble. They're not gonna remember back-to-back AFC Championship rookie and sophomore year.
Yeah.
shout out Mark Sanchez. But we're gonna go ahead and
But yeah, hey, Lions Chiefs. Put that shit in for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Put $20.
Future bets. Let's go ahead and
because I
put
like
in-
it. Rogge says some WWE shit.
Yeah.
The first game randomly was Chiefs Lions. Randomly.
So Super Bowl to end this, start the season, end the season. You
And
never
the
know.
Chiefs might make it off Taylor Swift alone because the NFL is loving Taylor Swift coming to these games.
Yep.
And if you don't think the NFL is rigged, you're an idiot.
So that's gonna take us to our Week 11 money line picks, man. So our first game of the week is gonna be the Thursday night game. We got the Bengals at Ravens. Who you got, guys?
Ooh,
This is straight money line, no spread, money lines.
Rivalry. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
we finally get a good game
At
on
Baltimore?
primetime.
At Baltimore.
At Baltimore, you got
Sneak,
Bengals.
sneak attack win.
What about you, Coaster?
We finally get a good game on primetime, guys.
Finally, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
it's been
feel like.
shitty. Amazon, they
I
lost a lot of
think
money.
that under might hit though.
Man,
Maybe. It might be-
We need an over, man. We need an over, and
yeah.
we need a game that was like the Rams versus Chiefs that one year when they put up 100 points.
You know what's crazy? I took an edible with my brother that day. He took an edible for the first time, and we watched that game.
That's
Bro,
so lit.
He was blasted. I was blasted, and we had a great
That's
time.
so lit. I remember that day like it was yesterday, and the Carter
Great
5.
game. One of the greatest games I've ever watched.
The Carter 5 also dropped at midnight right after the game. So that was fun.
Wow.
But, 100 points.
Interesting.
Like, dog, we need a game like that.
We did have a game, but it wasn't prime time this week.
Chargers,
Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, that was
42-38. That was
Shout
a
out to
shootout.
Justin Herbert, my fantasy quarterback.
so-
went crazy. I got the Ravens.
Oh, you got Bangies.
I got the Bangies.
Away, you got Ravens home. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think the Ravens bounce back. I think, like I said last week, probably another close game. It's a division game. It's always close.
For the Bengals to start 5-5 is crazy.
Honestly, yeah,
If
that
the
would be
Bengals lose,
crazy.
they start 5-5.
It'd be the same as the Bills and starting 5-5.
The next game looks
or no,
good.
they won. Damn, fuck
I like
the
that
Bills
game.
anyways.
The next game looking good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say right now, Carlos, the Dolphins gonna whoop the Raiders' ass.
Yes, that brings me to my next game. Raiders, Dolphins. Who you? I already know
I'm taking
who
the
we got.
Raiders to cover.
I'm taking
To cover, what is
The
it, 11?
Dolphins.
Oh, 11 and a half.
I mean,
That spread might change here or there, maybe,
I will
but I think
say
it might stay the
the
same
only
throughout
reason
the
the
whole week.
Raiders beat the Jets is because they fired their head coach and they got an actual NFL.
You know
legend
how
out there
I was
coaching.
gonna say usually those first 2-3 games the team rallies around the coach, but if it's not a good coach, then you're gonna start to see it throughout the season. But I got faith in him, but he's running into the buzzsaw that is the Miami Dolphins. So I think the Raiders are gonna get their ass whooped. Carlos,
I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead,
buddy.
I actually like the Dolphins coach.
McDaniel.
Yeah, he's lit.
I
He's funny.
appreciate that. At least that you can say that.
And
At
he
least I
also
appreciate
came from
that.
the same place as Robert Saleh.
Yeah,
And a team that has McDaniels as offensive coordinator and Saleh as defensive coordinator would be super fucking lit.
yeah. So all right. So can you give us your official money line pick for that game?
Barely.
It's good. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He's saying Dolphins, but he doesn't want to say it out loud.
Honestly,
so
both of these teams winning hurts the Jets right now.
true.
So
So
fuck both of them. I'm taking the under, and I'm hoping for a tie.
Oh Lord. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the Steelers Browns. Steelers at Browns. Who do you got, Craig?
Steelers at Browns. I'm gonna go with the Browns again, man.
About you,
Oh,
Cole?
I love the Browns in that game.
Yeah,
I love the Browns.
It's gonna be a defensive game.
yeah,
It's gonna
I
be low
think
scoring. I feel like.
The
Yeah.
Steelers, it's like that Big Ben season. It's bringing me a flashback right now of when we were in St. Petersburg when they had that good season. And
Shout
they
out
were a
St.
bunch of
Petersburg.
pretenders.
They were
and I lost a
undefeated.
9-team parlay because Ben
9 team,
Roethlisberger
sure.
wanted to give it up to Alex Smith with a half of a leg. Respect to Alex Smith. I love you.
He got to
But-
win that game. That was his first start after being out for 20 years.
Yeah, that was crazy. But
I tried to tell Rocky, dog, but
it was too late by then.
I don't know.
But we're gonna go ahead and go the Cardinals at Texans. Who you got? Who you guys got, Cody? Who you got? Cardinals at Texans.
Man, that's tough. The only problem, like, I got Texans, but so many people might bet on them now that C.J. Stroud's hype is out. So many people are going to bet on them. The Cardinals might win. But I still got the Texans winning that game.
I mean, the spread is only 4 points, so I don't think that
I got
Vegas
the Texans
is respecting
winning.
the Texans.
I got the Texans winning because there's no reason for the Cardinals to be out there winning right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
but they just got Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
They
back.
got
Murray's
Kyler Murray
back.
and James Conner.
Yeah, they just got them both back in the same
But
week.
Are they trying to win to impress Caleb Williams to say, yeah, he'll come out for them?
They listen. Whoever gets the first pick, I mean, we still have a long way into the draft process, but right now it's looking like whatever.
Something like
the
that.
number one pick is supposed to be Caleb Williams. So
Yeah,
We'll see.
He's the most lit number one pick in a minute because
yeah,
he's controlling where he's going. He's gonna come out and say, "Yo, I don't want to go to this fucking team." if they
you
have
know,
number
we've
one
been
pick."
since you've been gone. We've kind of had this conversation a couple of times. Do you think he could really pick where he goes,
Bro, he's already a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. He ain't even in it yet.
I think he can like stay. You know.
What about you? Who you got?
For what? The pick?
Cardinals, Texans. Yeah,
I got the Texans too. Like I don't think the Cardinals, you know, even though they got players back, could win. But talking about the Caleb thing, like, what's he gonna do? Stay in college? If he decides,
Nah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Is
Why
Kyler
stay in
Murray
college?
gonna come out and win this game?
he needs that. He really needs it.
Hey,
feel
I wanna make a quick hot take just because we're talking about Caleb Williams. I think Michael Penix Jr. is a better quarterback than Caleb Williams.
Oh, I picked the right one. I don't know, dog. Caleb Williams is pretty lit, but like his team's also not really winning every game.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Their defense is kind of trash, but I think Michael Penix is really that guy. But
I would take Caleb Williams over Zach Wilson. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll take just about anybody over Zach Wilson
Like,
right
just-
now.
I'll take Cody
Throw it
Cuevas.
to
Yeah.
Throw it to Garrett Wilson, man. There was
Lord.
the play. He fucking threw a pick under 2 minutes left. Horrible pass to one of the tight ends. Garrett Wilson was so open at the front pylon, dog.
Lord.
Can we play that real quick?
We'll try to get that clipped in there. But we're gonna go to the next game. We're gonna go ahead and go Titans at Jaguars. Who you guys got?
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Okay.
I think I like Levis.
I
but
kind of like Trill Levis. I think they cover.
You think so?
I think they cover that
I want
6.5.
him
6.5.
I like him. I want him to win, but the last two games for him have been real
I think
sketch.
Titans cover that 6.5.
So you got Jags money line?
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
Jags.
What about you? Cole?
I'm taking Titans spread.
What about the money
6.5.
line? We're doing money line
Yeah,
right now
only
because the
money.
spreads are fluctuating throughout the week. So money line, who you got
I don't want to say
to win
Titans
outright?
money. I think Jaguars should most definitely win. Titans are also in the tanking race.
Yeah,
So it's got to be Jags. They just took a hard loss to the 49ers.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think the Jags bounce back.
But
And
Niners just debuted their new defense. And
The 49ers are back.
I think Brock
they
Purdy,
might be. They just might
Brock
be.
Purdy taking a couple losses is good.
Yeah,
It's like, all right, you're not fucking invincible.
Yeah, take them early.
nah,
and
facts,
Debo's
facts.
back.
So let's run through these next games. We got Cowboys at Panthers. That's pretty easy, I think.
Cowboys are going to dominate them.
Barring
bro.
some crazy miracle upset, I'm pretty
Micah
sure everyone
Parsons,
got Cowboys.
Bro, Bryce Young,
Yeah,
he's young, bro. Like, I liked him
yeah.
coming out.
He's literally young, so it's gonna be a lot of growing pains. So
Cowboys.
all right, we got Bears at Lions.
Lions.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move past that. Chargers at Packers.
Chargers.
Bro, I just
Chargers
hate
have
the
to
Chargers.
win. They
I
have
feel
to.
like the
They need
Chargers
it.
should win, but they're just one of those teams. When you got a coach like Brandon Staley, it's
He's
like
got to go.
yuck. It's crazy, bro. Trying to root for that team,
That coach got to
but
go.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. But
I'm not going to lie. I'm
know.
taking the Packers, bro.
it's not even a bad pick at this
I'm
point.
taking the
I'm not
Packers.
gonna lie.
I need the AFC teams that are in the hunt to lose. Number one. Chargers coach blows,
Yeah, he really does.
and the whole world is betting on the Chargers. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, most likely. So
100% of the world's going to bet on the Chargers.
so we got Giants.
I'll
at,
be the 1% that takes the Packers.
we got Giants at Commanders next.
What a shit game.
Honestly, this is one of those games where it's a division game, so It's gonna look
Bro,
weird.
it's gonna be DeVito.
Like, yeah,
Shout
I
out
feel
to
like
DeVito. He
I
said
think
he still lives with his parents.
I think the Giants get their first win on some like.
I hope he wins the fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they're just gonna give him one, so it might be this game, but I wouldn't be surprised. Commanders. You know what? Matter of fact,
Sam Howell is lit though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take the Commanders, but don't be surprised if this ends up going either way.
The
I'd
Giants
stay
need
away
to
from
give
this.
the ball to Saquon every play.
Facts.
He needs 50 rushes.
What about you, Craig?
With
Giants
who?
at Commanders.
Giants at Commanders.
And the Commanders, I would like to pick them, but they've been playing like really sketch.
Dog shit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Giants are plus 9.5.
They are. Wow.
And it's like, bro, the
Yuck.
quarterback hasn't completed a pass.
I know, that's crazy.
When they played the Jets, bro, he had negative passing yards, and we should have lost that game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Saquon went crazy. You gotta feed Saquon the entire game.
Yeah. They gotta find a way to get on the wall.
So we were just talking about these guys. The Bucks at Niners next game.
Niners are back. I like
Niners are gonna
by a
win.
landslide.
Their Bucks are plus 10.5.
Give me the Niners.
Niners by double digits.
Oh, this is an interesting one that we got coming up. I'm sure Cody's gonna be interested in this one. Jets at Bills.
Here we fucking go again.
How the Bills are playing right now, I think the Jets could whoop their ass.
I think they
Bills are
definitely
ridiculous.
could, but they're gonna be playing at Buffalo, so it's gonna be an interesting
It's
game.
a 4:30 game.
Yeah, but the Jets, they're not scared of the cold.
No, they're not. They're not scared of him. They're
not
not scared of
scared.
Josh
Same
Allen. They're not.
state.
The
bro.
Bills just lost to the Broncos, who the Dolphins scored 90
70.
points on. And you know the whole world's going to say the Bills are going to whoop the Jets. They're going to
Yeah,
They
bet on
are. So I
They're
think
minus
the Jets-
6.5 right now.
It's a 4:30 p.m. game.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking Jets, bro. I'm taking the Jets plus 7. I don't even know. I'm definitely gonna bet on money line. I'm not even gonna fuck around.
Of course.
But damn it, Zach Wilson, throw the fucking ball to Garrett, bro.
What about you, Craig?
Jets, bro. Jets all day. Fuck that shit. The Bills are looking mighty sketch. If you would have told me right now the Bills would be, what, 5-5? That's the record now?
Or 6-4?
They're 5-5.
Yeah, everybody's talking shit like they were going to beat the Dolphins. They were going to run the
Yeah,
division
they're
like
5-5.
nothing.
Wow.
You guys were wrong. The Bills are sketch. They got to figure that out. And the main thing they got to figure out is that run game. They can't just pass the ball all day. So they got to find something there. They got Leonard Fournette. Haven't even deployed him. They should have deployed him in this game. At least try.
Yeah.
Try to get him fucking a run or two. See what's going on.
Yeah, for real.
I was gonna bet on the Kings. They're up by 23 minutes left.
So next game we got is
Hold
another.
on. Before we move on, we are witnessing the Bills self-destruct. Stephon Diggs is going to leave the Bills.
It really is.
I bet on them to beat the Chiefs when they let Tyreek and Kelsey come back with 5 seconds left somehow. But after that, they were done. They blew their load. They made it that far. They're fucking done. Fuck the Bills.
I think they are.
My favorite thing is the Patriots.
The Patriots are super done.
I love that.
When the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, we will have fun watching Jets Dolphins. I might not go to watch Jets at Dolphins if Zach Wilson is playing. I might go to the tailgate and leave when the game starts.
Or just don't get crazy seats. Get like nosebleeds.
If Zach Wilson is starting against the Dolphins, I'm going to the tailgate with a brown paper bag on my head, and I'm not entering that game. I'm leaving when everybody enters that game.
He technically is not entering. Brown paper bag man might enter. But we're going to go to the next game. It's another division game, Seahawks-Rams. Who you got, Craig?
Seahawks-Rams. I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Is Matt Stafford playing?
I think he might. I think he's looking like he's
might
coming
be
back.
Is Puka Nuka playing?
Yeah.
Should be, I think.
Should be.
Is Craig starting him?
I'm starting not Puka Nuka, but I'm starting Cooper Kupp. Facts.
That's crazy. How the...
I don't know how I have both of them,
That's
honestly.
a good
I
sound.
don't know.
That's a good
That's
sound.
a good sound for having both of them. Like, how do you have both of them?
Puka
But I do.
Nuka. Shout out to Otero, because if you guys remember, I'm the general manager for our fantasy league, and I don't know who he picked last, but the sticker was missing in the picture that I took of the whole board. So I saw Puka Nuka, and since his name was funny, I put him on Otero's team. If you guys remember that.
Oh, no.
Otero's like, who the hell is Puka Nuka?
Thank God.
I picked this guy last. I was like,
Thank God.
so I had to switch it. Bro,
And the people's team ends up with
When I took it out, I was
That's
like, watch this
crazy.
guy just be raw as fuck out of
Right.
nowhere.
Raw.
I swear, I had to take him off of Terror's roster, I had to take him off. As I'm taking him off, I'm like, watch this guy go fucking nuclear this year.
And that's wild. And
That's crazy.
Shout out Otero.
he saved me
Guy
one
knows
week.
his hockey shit.
When we
Follow
got-
him on Twitter.
I gotta
He's
find
on a
that.
fucking heater.
He's on a heater. So we're gonna go to the.
Who do you got? Seahawks, Rams.
Oh yeah. Let me get. I'll take Seahawks.
Damn, I'm gonna go Rams.
Just because we all pick
Yeah.
Seahawks. I hear that. I feel you. So we're gonna go ahead. Last game of Sunday is gonna be Vikings at Broncos. Josh Dobbs has been on
Give
a
me the-
tear
give me
no
the-
matter what team he's on.
That's tough, man. Russell Wilson's on
Yeah.
a heater too.
Yeah, Russell Wilson had honestly, as bad as the Broncos have been as a whole, he has played very well.
They just beat the Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's nuts. And Broncos are favored by 1.5.
No, it's really crazy for real, for real.
But it's the Josh Dobbs show.
Yeah.
His Jetta's playing. Nobody knows.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I think he might be able to come back, but I don't know if he's coming back just yet. But
Addison,
that would be
Addison is pretty lit.
I think if Jettis, honestly, even if Jettis comes back, I don't know if they win that game, but
Jettis comes back. I think they win that game.
Damn, I think the Broncos are on a heater. I think
They are in a heater.
yeah, I feel
but
like they
think
have
that-
to win a game.
They
Josh-
gotta win. And
I'm gonna take Broncos. I'm gonna take Broncos this game. I'm gonna take them.
wow,
I'm gonna take Josh Dobbs because he put Creed on his Twitter.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I do love. I've seen.
He-
I
Josh
see.
Dobbs put Creed on his Twitter.
He did.
Creed
Shout
higher.
out to Texas
Can you
Rangers.
take me higher?
He broke everybody on that run, and he ran it in. So just for that, I'm going. With
I'm
Josh
not gonna
Dobbs.
lie. The whole world is more on Josh Dobbs than the Broncos. I gotta go with the Broncos. I'm gonna fade the world.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Broncos. So then Monday night we got the Super Bowl rematch: the Eagles at the Chiefs.
Wow. Will we get
Big
an over
one.
for the first time on primetime? Yes. I think we're getting over 46.5.
Yep, and
Take
I'm
some
gonna-
touchdown scorers
I'm
parlay.
taking the Eagles.
I'm
It's okay if you want to agree with me, bro. It's okay.
damn, I gotta take the Chiefs. I think the monkey on Jalen Hurts back is Patty Mahomes.
Maybe. I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm definitely on the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs
I'm going with the
-9.
Eagles, man.
Chiefs
I
are
feel like-
favorite -3.
Yeah, and the Chiefs defense has stepped it up, so it's
The
possible.
betting is like even on both sides. For some reason, more people bet the under so far, so I'm taking the over. And I'm just gonna
Over.
hope for some action.
Hey, it just might.
Might solo the over.
Hey, do what you
Every
do,
game's
player.
been under on primetime.
Yeah, it has been.
Kind of shit is that?
We gotta look up the stat, but that's gonna wrap it up for football, and we'll be right back.
Manny, man.
Yeah, welcome
With
back to
that
the Sports
palmy.
Bender.
We back.
Welcome back to the Sports Bender podcast. So we're gonna go ahead and transition over to the NBA. So Cody, I got a topic that's definitely gonna interest you to kick off the NBA segment. So
What's this topic?
Yeah,
that you
right
speak
now.
about
Your favorite.
Yeah,
that I'm
you're-
so
you're-
mad I didn't bet on the Kings tonight. Super lock. I was gonna super bet on them.
He did say that for the show.
I got caught up watching football.
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about the Warriors.
Love the Warriors.
The Warriors are off to a 6-5 start, despite Steph Curry averaging 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. What's wrong with the Warriors right now? What can you tell me, man?
I hate Chris Paul.
You don't like that pickup?
I don't. I prefer they had Jordan Poole there. Unfortunately, him and Draymond fought. Now Jordan Poole thinks he's better off on the Wizards, who are 2-8. Congrats.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop 30 a night, but you're gonna not make the playoffs. So I hate that they got Chris Paul instead of Jordan Poole. I hate that shit. Also, Kuminga got to turn up. He kind of is now crazy every time he gets the ball. It's like Kuminga gets the ball, and I'm like, oh, watch, he's not gonna pass. He's gonna take that shit to the hole.
Yeah.
He's taking that shit like Julius Randle, 1-on-3, don't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. But Warriors getting the playoffs. they can win and they could beat anybody in the series.
Yeah, and they're gonna get in.
They're gonna get in.
Yeah.
Steph is the greatest point guard of all time. I don't give a shit what
Hot
nobody
take.
says. He's
Hot
better than Magic
take.
Johnson. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Stephen Curry's the best point guard of all time. He's top
Heard it here.
5 player of all time.
You think top 5?
Top 5 of all time.
Of all, I'm not gonna. I don't agree, but
Quick top
it's-
5. Quick.
I can't do that right now. I'm
Jordan,
not gonna
Kobe,
be honest.
LeBron. Who else?
That's what I'm saying.
Stephen
we got
Curry,
2
bro.
players left between all the other people after. That's crazy.
Stephen Curry, I'm not worried. They got the Rockets number 4 seed. They got Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is fucking lit, and he hates Draymond.
Yeah.
So Draymond got to chill out a little bit. He got Anthony Edwards pissed off. I think the Warriors should make a move and get somebody.
They definitely need to make a move. I think so. What
Just
about you,
one
Craig?
person.
What's your input?
Yeah, the West has gotten stronger, so they probably got to make a move. But to finish that top 5, I'll probably add Shaq and Steph Curry.
I like it.
You like Steph in your top 5 all
Yeah,
time?
like I just feel
Oh, and
for
then
sure he's
Shaq
the number
right
one.
after.
No,
I love
Shaq will
it.
be. I'll
Steph
put
has
Shaq in
4
front.
rings.
Yeah, exactly. He's got
No,
the
but
rings.
I'm not mad that you guys are putting him in. It's just I think when you usually hear top 5, not to say that it's a bad pick whatsoever, but you usually don't hear Steph Curry.
Yeah, but he's already
Like,
got in now in the
all
conversation. I feel like he's got the rings, he's got the scoring, and he's the number 1 best shooter in the fucking universe
Ever.
ever.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'll give you that because before Steph Curry, I thought the best shooter ever was Ray Allen.
Shout out to Ray Allen, though.
And it's not even because he played for the Heat. I was thinking this when he was on the Celtics.
I do think
And-
Ray Allen's clutch shot
Yeah.
in Game 6 was more clutch than Kyrie's clutch shot.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Because-
probably the best
Thank
shot I've ever
goodness.
seen.
Thank the Lord we don't have Cho on this
Shout out
show
to
right now
Cho.
because
I hate you and I love you.
Because oh my God, if you
But-
would have said this right now, I would have just walked off the show. 'Cause it would have started an endless debate.
This should be a real, and we need a poll. Which shot was more clutch? Ray Allen Game 6 when they won the finals, or Kyrie Irving Game 7 when they won?
We're
the finals?
definitely gonna clip this up.
Yeah.
My fucking opinion is Ray Allen was more clutch because
sure.
they
What
were
about you?
down 3.
I think Ray Allen, they were down, and also like that shot pretty much won them Game 7 already. Like
Yeah.
once that happened, it
Oh,
was like
Spurs
the
were done.
Spurs are deflated.
We're done.
We beat them that game. We came into Game 7 and it was like
You're down
no
by
sh-
3.
no
If you
chance.
miss this shot, you lose the finals.
Yeah.
The other shot, Kyrie's shot, the game was tied. If you missed the shot, you still could stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
No,
Ray
and-
Allen's shot was
and
more
even
clutch.
Ray Allen just walking backwards, not even looking, and just taking the shot from
yeah,
where
it
he was.
it was
Shout
he
out
didn't
Chris
even
Bosh
know,
for
yeah.
getting the rebound.
It was almost like muscle memory. Like it was just
Exactly.
like a warm up shot. Like he just do.
Yeah.
I was in the building. I got goosebumps right now just thinking about it. I was in the fucking building.
I always mention that
crazy.
to everyone that he was literally
I was-
about to bring the ropes out.
I was part of the people that had to build the stage if the Spurs won. The Spurs ended up not winning. I got paid to just be there to watch that shit. But as Ray Allen hit the shot, I'm holding a piece of the stage that we would have had to build if the Spurs won. They did not win. We got paid to be there and watch some legendary shit. Shout out to Ray Allen.
He threw that shit away.
That's
stage.
a Miami Heat exclusive right there.
How
for
the
you.
fuck we get into that though?
Yeah. But look, real quick though, talking about Curry, the reason why I would include him in that top 5 is because honestly, I feel like he's changed the game by himself.
He did.
Definitely.
even with-
Everybody
Everyone
wants to shoot
says
threes.
it though because everyone says once Steph Curry was in the NBA, they said that he changed the game because he really revolutionized the 3-ball.
Yeah.
It became part of everyone's bag.
Yeah, everyone's back, and he also
So-
extended it. And you want to talk about Ray Allen being the next best shooter. At that time, when Ray Allen was balling like that, they would never take threes like that. They will never take
You're right.
threes at a consistency like
Exactly,
Curry
not
does.
at a consistent rate.
Not
Not the way how it
shooting
is
threes.
now.
You got centers shooting.
Damn,
everybody.
Porzingis is shooting 6 threes a game. Same shit with Embiid. Goddamn.
Wembanyama shooting threes.
Yeah, you got Cat shooting 4 threes a night. Like everyone shooting threes now, man. That's just how the game
and even
is.
the distance, like Curry was, shooting them from places that if you were to take that shot, they'll probably sit you.
You know
even if
what's-
you make it, they'll
you
be
know
like, "What the
what's
fuck were
funny?
you
We
doing?"
need a poll. Who's the best point guard of all time? Stephen Curry or Magic Johnson? It's definitely Stephen Curry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give Steph Curry his flowers because you know how in football they have Randy Moss, where it's like, oh, you just got mossed, right?
Yeah.
And then Randy Moss, that's why receiver all the time.
Probably,
we're not gonna harp too much on that, but then you got, you know, the Kobe. Whenever you make a crazy shot, and a motherfucker be like, Kobe.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
we need a poll. Who's the best of all time, Kobe or LeBron James?
We're not gonna do
That's a tough
this.
one.
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing
to cut you off.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this.
I
right
take
now.
Kobe though.
We're not gonna do this. So,
Yeah,
but
probably.
what I mean to say by that is, I think Curry has really established himself as, like, if you see a guy shooting from half court, shooting from crazy range, you're like, oh, that's Curry. Like, you feel me? Like, you're saying something along those lines. He doesn't. It's not, you know, a catchphrase yet, but everyone knows if you shoot him from crazy, they'll be like, oh, that's Curry range. Or, oh, that's
came
Curry
into
shit.
the league
Like,
looking like a normal person, like
yeah, bro.
one
He
of
looked
us
like
that we play with at the
he
gym.
looked like a guy at LA Fitness, if
Nah.
we're being real, like
He's a
physically.
fucking legend. Stephen Curry's the
Legend.
best point guard of all time, top 5
Legend.
all time.
Like I said, I'm gonna give him his flowers. I would have to take a little bit more thought on that, so I'm not gonna say that completely, but I'm not gonna disagree completely either.
And I say that to say I'm not worried about the Warriors not making the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're definitely gonna win the first round matchup. Second round is when it gets
I think
fire, and
yeah.
they just need to add somebody. I don't like Chris Paul.
I
anymore.
think as much as you want to talk about Chris Paul, I think Klay hasn't showed up this year so far either.
he will though. I'm not worried about
You
it.
think so?
There's gonna be a
You
game.
think he's gonna
Klay
pick it up?
Obviously,
Where he
goes
drops like
off
30
10
in like a
threes
quarter or some shit.
of no dribbles.
Yeah, like I think he has the potential to do that, but he has to show it, and he hasn't shown
They
it
just
so
gotta
far
beat
this season.
the Nuggets, and
Yeah, the Nuggets.
as long as Luka's balling out, the Mavericks are lit. Can Kyrie just chill and take the fucking passenger seat and let Luka cook? Then the Mavericks should be lit. If Kyrie wants to just dribble the whole shot clock, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the East, and with the East, we got a little bit of a crazy headline, man. Me personally, I didn't see this coming. Super pause. Tyrese Maxey dropped a 50-piece on the Indiana Pacers, moving the Sixers to 8-1 and number 1 in the East. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Oh, my bad. Wrong one. No. Yeah. Shout out to Maxey. I'll tell you, you know why the 76ers are in first in the East?
Why?
They got rid of James Harden.
I was gonna write that in the notes, but like I was like,
Dude, somehow the
I don't
Clippers
want to kill Harden right now because he's already going through a lot.
5 in a row.
Yeah, like it's tough.
And I'm rooting for. I like the Clippers. I like Kawhi. I love Paul George,
Yeah.
who needs to turn up and be more mean. I think he's like not mean enough. He wants to be nice. I mean, all these NBA players are rich, so it's like
If there was ever a time for the Harden haters to come out of the woodwork, it's right now.
it's right now. If this shit don't work,
Because the Sixers are 8-1, lost one game so far since the season started,
dog,
and the Clippers have lost
3-6.
haven't won a game since James Harden's been signed to
Dog,
that team.
They're not even in the top 10. They wouldn't even be in the play-in right now. I mean, it's only 9 games in, but
That's insane. Like,
you got Kawhi and Paul George. You got Russ, who was also. You got James Harden, who's like, damn. Is this
facts.
really not gonna work?
that's crazy. Because really, I really wanted to talk about the Sixers right now, but let's go ahead and wrap that real quick. Look,
Are the Clippers gonna make the playoffs?
I'm gonna say yes. I think they got enough talent.
Over who? If y'all could see this, these are the teams that's in the playoffs.
Yikes.
Who are the Clippers gonna make it over?
I think
Pelicans?
their
Yeah, over
best
the
shot
Pelicans.
Or
is
the Rockets? Or the Rockets
I was
just
gonna
out of
say their best shot is hoping that the Rockets slide and don't have a good season because they're 6-3 right
I
now.
don't know someone
It's
I
early,
like that everyone
but
hates. Dylan Brooks.
I had a feeling you were gonna say something like that.
You need a villain on your fucking team.
And the irony in that statement is, I used to love Dylan Brooks because he played for Oregon basketball, but at a certain point, I was like, I don't really like this guy.
He
Like,
made a brand for himself, and I fucks with it. He's a villain,
but
he's not a scorer.
You know
need
what?
Someone on your team that knows his role, and that is fucking lit.
You know the only thing I don't like about the villain thing is that he kind of pussied out last season when they went against the Lakers. He's like, he kind of made it seem like, oh, why is everyone picking on me?
They did get wrecked. They did
I'm
get
like,
wrecked.
Bro, don't start that shit when you're over here
and
talking
don't forget-
shit about
don't
Braun and
forget-
shit. Like, just accept it, bro. Like, take the L as a man, brother. Don't act like a fucking victim.
The Grizzlies started 2-8. They don't got a shot.
I'm not gonna say that. Once Ja comes back, we'll see. But the way that team is constructed right now, I think they did lose some pieces, and
the West is pretty lit though.
Yeah, the West is the West.
There's gonna be a lit team that doesn't make it.
I don't know how, but since I've probably been like 8 years old, I want to say 7, 8 years old, the West has just been dominant every year. They get good players every year. Their teams are always stacked top to bottom. I don't know how they do it, but they just do.
Shit. Not to go back to the West. I know we were talking.
No, yeah,
about
exactly. Let's go back to East because we were talking about the Sixers and Maxey.
I'm gonna say,
how impressed are you with Tyrese Maxey dropping a 50 ball on the Pacers, which the Pacers have played really good. I think they've only lost like 3 games this year. It might be like 6-3, 7-3, something like that.
No, Maxey is lit. Embiid, obviously, top 2 big men after Joker.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna beat the Celtics in the playoffs.
In like a series, you don't think they could beat the Celtics?
Celtics or the Bucks are going to the finals.
Out the East?
Out the East for sure.
Okay.
Shout out to the Miami Heat though.
Yeah, I think out of the 2 you said, probably the Bucks. Like,
It's gotta be the Bucks. I want Damian Lillard to get a ring.
I do. I just hate that he went to the Bucks. I'm like, why not? I wish that he could have just been the one to bring the Heat
Shout out
another ring,
We need Rick
Post.
and Morty.
I want him so bad.
We need Rick and Morty to pull up.
right?
And we need Rick
alternate
to
universe,
pick us up and take us to the fucking universe where Dame
right?
went to the
Where
Heat.
Dame went to the Heat and wins the fucking
Because
finals.
Miami, bro, AAA would be so lit with Dame playing for the Heat,
Oh
man.
my god. That was
I
so
barely
sad.
like the Heat, but I would have went to way more Heat games if Damian Lillard was out.
I could just imagine it now, bro. It's crazy.
Do y'all see it when Dame dapped up Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, that was so
So
funny.
awkward.
It was so funny.
It's like there's so
bro.
many cameras, and if there wasn't no cameras, Dame would have went to Jimmy Butler like, yo, I tried to go to the fucking Heat, but they didn't let that shit happen, though. Right?
No, facts, bro.
We got Chris Paul on the Lakers when they didn't let Chris Paul go to the Lakers.
Yeah. That was
Same shit.
That
They
was
didn't let
crazy.
Dame go to the
And
Heat, who just went.
That's
We've been
exactly
in Eastern
what I
Conference
thought.
Finals. We went to finals. We barely the Miami Heat barely have a roster. Like,
Yeah, I think
They're-
honestly he could have tried to like get out of that, but I think he liked the deal. I think he liked
Yeah.
the Bucks.
I mean,
Yeah.
it can't be that hard to sell.
No,
You want to
exactly.
go play with the
Yeah.
Greek freak?
Exactly.
That's really
They
what it
were-
came down
They
to.
were saying that the rumors was that once the Blazers owner pretty much saying we're not trading to, he's like, all right, well, send me to the Bucks or nothing. Pretty much like, if you're not gonna send me to the Heat, I'm going to the Bucks or you're fucked.
And that's what happened.
Like-
He fucked up, and he said, "Oh, I want to play the Heat. I'm not playing at all."
Exactly.
If they let that happen, every player in the NBA is gonna say that. I'm not playing unless I'm on this team.
Exactly.
And then the players have too much control.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen like that, boss.
That's also, it's funny that you say that because when he said that, like when it came out to the public, like that he was Heat or nothing, I was like, it's not gonna happen.
It's
now.
like you're half excited and you're half like,
Because
oh, fuck, it's not
exactly,
gonna happen.
because
Yeah, I
now.
was worried.
You're happy because he wants to be on your team, but at the same time, you're like, oh, you think these fucking people, these billionaires, are gonna let this fucking guy
are
tell
not.
them how to run
They're
their
trying to
team?
control all
Not
these
gonna
guys.
happen.
Bro.
Not gonna happen, brother.
Like Rocky's famous saying, that shit was hit or miss.
Facts. Hit or miss, baby.
That shit was not, bro. I wanted Dame to come to the Heat.
The only way that the Heat were gonna get Dame was they had to sell their whole team. And the thing is, why would you do that? You would just be the Blazers of the East if you did
Tickets
that.
would have been double the price. But I don't think it would have been the Blazers of the Heat because I think if they would have kept Dame, Jimmy Butler, and Bam, it's better than
But that's the thing. The Blazers weren't asking
No
for
matter who else
anything
you got.
reasonable. They were asking for like Tyler Hero plus Bam plus Duncan
Nah,
plus
they
and
trying
it's
to wax,
like
they trying to wax the Heat.
that's what I'm saying. They were trying to do some
Pat
unreasonable
Riley
shit.
was like, yo, you trying to wax
Yeah,
it.
like
wildin'
you
out.
you doing too much. In my opinion, that's being you're not doing fair business. You're going into the meeting pretty much saying I'm gonna highball you so high that you're not gonna want to do business with me no more. Like I'm gonna disrespect the shit out of you so much you're not gonna want to ask me for a deal. You're not gonna want to do business.
That shit was whack.
That's
man.
how I feel.
I really wanted him to slide to the Heat. We would have been out to the games. That should have been lit, man.
Yeah. No, I would have. It really would have. But you know, I think in that sense, it kind of is what it is. Do you have any closing arguments on that, Craig?
I
What
hope
do you think?
I hope the Heat take them out in the playoffs. So I hope they get matched
The
up.
Bucks?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hope they get matched up.
That'd be crazy, man.
And that would
I don't
be
think
nice.
it's possible. Dog.
Yeah, I do think the Bucks are better with him.
It's tough. It's gonna be a
But
tough
I would
one.
love that though.
Yeah.
I really like the Heat and their culture. It's like they don't belong there. They always end up fucking there.
Talking
Like,
about that, Jason Williams was on Brilliant Idiots, that's the podcast with
Oh yeah.
with them, and he was talking about the Heat being the best organization he's ever
Yeah.
been in. You know, so you know we got the culture. We would have loved to have Damian, but it is
I mean,
what it
they're
is.
6-4.
Yeah, we're still good. I think we're still gonna compete.
Fuck
We're still
around.
gonna-
They're gonna be top 4.
yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna be a problem.
Because the East is kind of whack.
Yeah,
It's
they-
whack, bro. When you have the Hawks in the top 8, it's just
You got all right. You got Sixers who could fall off at any moment.
Any moment.
That's
you
the
got-
thing with the East. Even the top contending teams is like they're never a surefire bet
Dog,
like the West.
Without
bro.
Embiid
it
or
sucks to
Maxey,
say.
they need both.
Yeah.
Embiid and Maxey.
No facts.
They lose one.
no, it's over.
They're
It's
fucked.
over. They need.
I
both.
like Tobias Harris.
And I was gonna say,
shout out to
literally-
Lemur. Shout out young Lemur. That's one of his favorite players.
Yeah, I was
Tobias is a
literally
baller.
gonna say Harris is also a pivotal piece that they don't talk about a lot, but he needs his flowers as well.
He did score the first basket that I bet on in a crazy parlay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tobias Harris.
Shout out, bye.
Shout out Lemur, who his favorite player of all time is Josh Smith from the Hawks. But
Josh Smith in his heyday was
in 2K, all you gotta do is go straight and press X.
crazy.
He's dunking on everybody.
Crazy.
But Celtics or Bucks gotta go to the final. Like if they had a bet,
So
I put my
shit.
soul that one of
Well,
those teams
so-
go to the final.
To say that, let's end this segment with saying who's your NBA early finals prediction?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's the question I wanted.
What's your early finals predictions?
Final.
Damn. Give me the fucking Bucks against the Warriors. And then if not the Warriors, it's gonna be the Nuggets.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna go. I would love the Heat Nuggets rematch as a fan, but I'm gonna probably go Bucks Nuggets as non fan.
I think right now it's so early in the season, so I'm gonna go the safe route. But let me get so far right now, I would have to say Celtics Nuggets because those are the best teams. The Sixers technically are the best team in the East, but I think a lot of those players aren't proven, and they've shown that they just don't show up in big moments. So I'm gonna have to go with the Celtics for now, the East, and then I'm gonna go Nuggets because they're just dominant. They haven't shown any signs whatsoever of slowing
Bro,
down.
if
So,
Jamal Murray,
like,
Michael Porter, and Joker are playing, I know people hate Michael
yeah.
Porter. He got one of the nicest looking jump
Bro,
shots.
I'm not gonna lie. In college, I thought he was gonna be the next greatest.
He was
thing
supposed to be
ever.
top 5 pick, but he got
Yeah,
injured.
exactly.
So
He
like
hurt
that
his
was
back.
a steal for the
Bro,
Nuggets.
crazy injury. He missed like
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah,
And then he-
that was
bro,
a steal for the
Dog,
Nuggets.
he's lit. I like Michael Porter.
Yeah, they got
Nah,
him
he
mad
is,
late.
he
He
is,
was
he
supposed
is.
to be a top 5 pick.
I think it's either Celtics or Bucks or Nuggets and Warriors. 2 out of those 4 teams are gonna be in the
And
final.
what was yours, Craig?
Nuggets, Bucks, not being biased, and now Heat.
Okay, no, yeah.
I don't
that.
like the Suns.
Not me either. I don't.
Yeah,
Until they can show me something, I don't like this.
I feel like they have like another year of chemistry.
yeah,
If
that's
they stay
that's
together
the
for
problem.
another year, we gotta see, but
Yeah,
I think Kevin Durant already won his rings.
yeah.
He's not as hungry as he would be.
exactly,
So they don't got the hungry Kevin Durant.
exactly. Like
They
when he
got
was
D
with the
Book,
Warriors.
who's too busy on Kylie Jenner or whatever, or Kendall Jenner. And,
Yeah, whichever one he's with.
Bradley Beal, he's like playing 1 game for every 10 games. Like these big threes are not fucking with the Miami Heat, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
Or
That's the
or
greatest.
even
That's
or
an
even-
actual big 3.
And even with Boston's big 3, which was really a big 4 with Rondo, like even then,
Dog, they were playing every game. Like,
yeah, they were playing every game. They're beating the shit out
If
of
there's a
everybody.
game they
Number
didn't
1
play-
seed, all that.
bro, even if LeBron and Wade didn't play, Bosh
They're in
went
there.
off.
yeah, like 30, 40 game easy game.
Yeah, but
That was a time to be alive. Shout out to the Miami Heat. Shout out Pat Riley. That was a fucking
Beautiful
time to be alive.
Yeah, it
bro.
was.
What a time.
yeah, so we're gonna transition to the end of the show now. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our rapid fire segment. So I'm just gonna fire off questions. The first name,
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
rapid fire. So the first name that comes to your mind whenever I say the question.
How many words?
I mean, you can say whatever, but you know
One
the
word,
first
two
answer.
word?
First answer.
Yeah.
Really, it doesn't matter how long the words take. Just first answer.
Let's do it.
So let's go ahead. So we're gonna go ahead. Who is the best wide receiver in the league right now?
Garrett Wilson.
I knew that was
Oh,
coming.
let Aaron Rodgers be quarterback.
I knew that was coming. So
Keenan fucking Allen.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead, Tyreek Hill. But okay, so next question: who's gonna win NFL MVP this year? Right.
So tough. I'm gonna still stick with Tua, bro.
Oh,
CJ Stroud.
CJ.
A lot of people are putting him number one right now.
Holy shit!
Some people
Let
are.
the
Some people are putting
Texans
him
make
on.
the playoffs.
You
CJ Stroud. And
If
I'm
you make the
actually-
playoffs, you can make a real
In all
argument.
honesty, I know Cody said some crazy shit, but I did not see that.
it was supposed to be an Aaron Rodgers, but he got hurt.
Yeah, I thought it was Aaron
CJ Stroud, you lit, bro.
Right now, not even no bias, and I know I've been saying this kind of the last couple episodes, but I'm gonna go ahead with Tyreek. I think he's really killing it right now.
I think Tyreek got to get it over Tua. If it's one of those two, it's got to be
If he
Tyreek.
gets 2,000 yards, it's like so hard to
Right?
to
It's
not
hard to
say-
deny him.
Yeah, it's hard to deny him.
F you, Tyreek.
Yeah, for real.
Because
But
we woke up one day and it said, "Oh, Tyreek's either going to the Jets or the Dolphins."
right, that has to hurt. Like as
First
a
of all,
Jets
he was
fan,
on the
like,
Chiefs yesterday.
Yeah.
Right, bro. That literally came out of nowhere.
dimension is this?
I did not, bro.
I, mean,
I did not
Rick and
think,
Morty are gonna come out of nowhere.
right? I did not think we are gonna go into the season with Tyreek Hill, and from one day to the next, it was like, oh, it's literally between. Bro, we were working.
Bro, we're at work.
You were, bro. I'm 100
Me and this guy hate
feet
each other.
in the air.
We're 100 feet in the air, hanging off a fucking.
And this guy's telling
Cliff.
me, hey, it's between us and the Jets to get Tyreek Hill. I was like, I didn't even know he was available.
Breaking news.
What the fuck?
Tyreek's either going to either the Jets or the Dolphins. And we're like,
Crazy shit. But
of course he goes to the fucking Dolphins.
yeah. But so the next question will be, will LeBron James win another title?
No.
Maybe, but probably not.
Yes or no? No.
No, no.
I do like Cam Reddish and I love Austin Reeves.
I'm gonna
If he
say,
comes to the fucking Heat, he can win a
I'm gonna
championship.
say yes just because he's
Come to the Heat,
Iron
bro.
Man, crazy.
Come
And
back.
That brings me to my next question. It's the same question, another person. Will Steph Curry win another title?
Yes.
I think he has a better shot.
Yes.
He might have a better shot, but I don't
Than
think he's
LeBron.
going to.
Yes.
And then for the last question of the show tonight, what is your best album so far this year? I know what you're gonna say. I feel like already, but we're gonna start with Craig.
For all the dogs.
Yeah, that's. I don't know about. I like honestly, her lost better than that.
You think?
You're crazy.
Wow.
Than those.
I don't, you know,
that album.
I know Craig's problem.
What?
You don't listen to albums by pressing
Wow.
number one
No, I
and
go all
let
the way
it
to
go
ride.
the end. I
through
go
and
all the way
through.
to the end. I
It's,
go all the way
you
to
know,
the end.
what's a pet peeve? When you're trying to show somebody a song
Yeah.
and they start talking.
Yeah,
Is that a pet peeve?
it is. But I'm not gonna lie. I do that to other people, but I'm really listening to the song. But I'd be like, because I can kind of multitask when it comes to music, but at the same time, I get what you're saying though, because you're like, just listen to the fucking song. Shut the fuck
And
up.
you're, oh,
Listen
hear
to
this
the song.
part. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, and you're like, shut the fuck up. Just listen to the song.
I will say it's illegal to actually rap now.
No, but
It's against the law.
Oh, you mean like the lyrics and chord
Like-
and shit?
Bro, all the rappers, you're snitching on yourself. They're going to jail, dude. Like,
yeah. Whatever. Talking about
Can you
real
even rap? Can you even rap anymore?
You cannot
Free Young Thug.
self-incriminate yourself. And this is to all young rappers out there. Stop talking about the shit that you do in the streets. If you are doing that, and even if you're not doing that, stop talking about that because you're going to get popped over some shit that you're not doing.
Dog,
so just stop.
they trying to end rap music.
Best album, I'm gonna go with Too Good to Be True. Talking about rap, I feel like they finally like Rick.
Who the
and-
fuck is that? Respectfully.
Oh, Rick Ross
Rick
and
Ross
me.
and Meek
Oh,
Mill. They
fuck.
just dropped an album.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
They brought
hey,
back some
my
fucking
bad.
rap.
yo,
They brought
that
rap
shit
back.
got some bangers though.
They got
No,
bangers.
I'm not gonna lie. He said the name of the album. I thought he was naming a band. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Too
you
good to
shoulda
be
said
true.
who. But
No, they
yeah,
got
because he just
bangers,
dropped.
bro.
But,
They do got some bangers.
Yo, Trippie Redd dropped an album. Youngboy and Rick Ross and Meek Mill dropped an album on the same day.
It's crazy. The crazy sample.
Yo, I'm fucking with it though.
Nobody could clear records like that. Like,
I'm
come
fucking
on.
with it,
I fuck with it.
That's fucking Cool and Dre.
but it's illegal to rap. So
They're still rapping.
Rick Ross and Meek Mill dropped an album. That's should be pretty important, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Maybach music.
I think you know a lot of people had their runs.
That's one that got bangers. I did hear it.
Shaq
and
and
it
Kobe.
got bangers.
Shaq and Kobe.
They got a
Come
song.
on.
They got a song with The Dream.
Fire. My boy Trop produced that.
Yo,
Damn.
Shout out to Trop.
yo, The
Trop.
Dream. The Dream is one of
Banger.
the greatest of all time.
No, the Dream's been slept on since his first ever popping track.
Bro, people are not getting The Dream on a song.
Bro, he made Falsetto.
Falsetto.
Arguably
I love that
one
song.
of the greatest,
That's
I'm
a
not, you know,
fucking banger, dog.
it's-
Straight up. Hey, that's a fucking banger, dog.
It'll
Yeah.
get X-rated, so we
Straight
gonna
up.
cut it right
That's
there.
a fucking banger.
Shit,
The
'cause-
Dream is
One of the
fucking lit.
greatest.
He's on the Rick Ross
honestly, he's
Music
one
album.
of the greatest, man.
So that's
Too Good to Be True
bro,
out now.
just having
bro.
The Dream on the album,
Good to
your
be
top
true
5.
out
Like,
now. We love
on.
you. We love you, America. We love you at home, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. I was about to curse. Thank you
Who-
for hanging out with us and being
who
here with
else?
us.
Who else? Rocky listen to though.
Little weirdo.
Little Weirdo.
His album came out like a month ago. I've
Yeah.
been bumping the shit
Yeah,
out.
he's pretty lit.
Little Weirdo's my guy from Dago, aka San Diego. That's give him a listen, man. That's my guy.
That's pretty lit though. That's pretty lit.
Shout out everybody that's listening right
outside.
now. Any last minute shout outs you want to give out?
Shout out Jenna.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yo, you shouldn't be talking shit. I'm sorry.
Damn.
My shout out Cali.
You kind of went the route I'm going. I was gonna shout out my old lady, but shout out to you anyway. Holding it down.
Also, shout out to Aaron Rodgers, man. Come back, dude.
Aaron Rodgers comes back as an alien.
And special shout out to everybody behind the scenes, aka Dolo. Even Craig, he was
Dolo.
on camera today, but shout out to everybody.
Shout
that
out to Dolo. Shout
makes
out.
it possible.
Come on.
Shout out everybody love to hate Cho. Shout out
Chi.
who took an L in fantasy. He said he was gonna sweep me. It wasn't happening. Shout out to
Damn.
Carlos. I had to cash up 100 when the Raiders beat the Jets, which was a horrible fucking game.
Horrible.
Shout out my dad who had surgery today
Yeah, shout out Coach.
Shout out
Get
Coach.
well
and he
soon.
ate that shit.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Rich,
Shout out to Rich. 'cause
my
he's
best
rich.
friend.
Yeah.
Where's
Shout out
that? I
best
just missed
friend,
that guy.
Yes, sir. We out.
Hey, girl, wish me well. I don't keep no chain, no ain't no wishing well. Don't kiss and tell. She still got my skin under her fingernail. Who the hell let you in this bitch where you look like you 12? Send them shells, cause I heard a dead man cannot tell a tale. Wish me well. I don't keep no chain, no ain't no wishing well. Don't kiss and tell. She still got my skin under her fingernail. Who the hell let you in this bitch where you look like you 12? Send them shells, cause I heard a dead man cannot tell a tale. Oh, for real, I be calling shot, you just be calling 12. Raw as scale, ducking.